What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is another episode of Way Back Wednesday, and we have a Stantler Rayquaza deck versus a Dark Tyranitar Electrode-EX deck. So yeah, I'm not sure what they call this matchup, what the deck is called. I forget all the cute names they give them. But this list is actually JV Champs, and this list is High Flyer. So we focused last week on a very mirror match of Dark Tyranitar versus Electrode. Basically, here's the list that was played. I'm not going to go too much detail in it because we went into detail last week about it. But you use Electrode-EX, extra into Braum, blow up, put a Dark Tyranitar starts taking some knockouts, and we're good to go from there, right? So that's the point of the deck, right? This list is interesting because it plays two different Dark Pupitar, which last week they all played this Pupitar. So that's pretty cool. And it played the Fire one. Everything else is pretty... Oh, no, they played Protective Orb and HTM. But we're not going to cover too much about this. And Curstone and other stuff, too. Anyways, what we're going to look at today is going to be Stantler Rayquaza. This is the big one that we haven't covered yet. I don't think we have. And if we have, I apologize. It's been several weeks this has been taking. But it's been a lot of fun to watch and commentate this stuff. But the point of the deck is you have cards like Stantler. Stantler has Screech Voice. If it's an evolved Pokemon, it's confused. And if you look at this right here, there's really no way to get around confusion. They're not playing switching cards and stuff like that. So if you confuse the Dark Tyranitar, they got to flip out of it, which is pretty interesting. And then push away does 20. Look at your opponent's hand, choose a trainer card you find there, and discard it. So that's pretty neat. So a little bit of control plus confusion. Once you get the confusion going on, you can start pushing away. And then we have Rayquaza EX. It has Rage Aura. If you have more prize cards left than your opponent, ignore all colors energy necessary to use Rayquaza EX Special Circuit and Skyhawk Claw. So basically, if you are down on prize cards, ignore all colors energies, which is pretty cool. So if you go down on prize cards, like your Stantler gets knocked out, you can use Special Circuit. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon. Attack does 30 damage to Pokemon. If you choose a Pokemon that's a Poke Power or Poke Body, it does 50 to it. And the Skyhawk Claws does 270, which is pretty good. You're like two-shotting like everything, and you're like you have no weakness, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty nice. But the big thing is like once you're down, you start taking like you're good, right? You're golden. And like I said, you start with Stantler, go to Rayquaza, and then you just like keep like by then you should have enough damage, I guess. It's a very popular deck, but I don't understand it too much, I guess. There's a Mitem in here, which put one card, discard in your hand, but Negative Spark, I think is what we really care about. Does 20 damage, 20 damage each of your opponent's Pokemon that have 80 Pokebodies. Okay. And then outside of that, we have a bunch of trainer supporter cards. We have Rocket's Admin, we both shuffle for each prize card remaining, draw a card. We have Castaway, search deck for a supporter card, Pokemon tool card, and a basic energy. So we have like really consistency here. We have Scott, search deck for 3 cards of any combination of supporter cards and stadium cards. So this is going to get you a supporter, tool, and basic energy. This is going to get you your stadium cards. Lynette's Net Search deck for 3 different types of basic Pokemon. And put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck. So you can find these 2. It's interesting that we're playing 2 of these. Oh, interesting. I'll go why here in a second. Mary's Request, draw a card. If you don't have any Stage 2 Pokemon to play, draw 2 more cards, which... don't have Stage 2 Pokemon. Mr. Stone's Project has a paragraph. You can only play, okay. Search deck for up to 2 basic energy cards, show them to your opponent, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards, or search discard pile 2. Okay, so you get 2 energies, either out of your deck or your discard pile. There's so much extra text there. 1 Stevie's Advice, 1 TV Reporter, 1 Fan Club. So you play a bunch of different, like, one-of supporter cards. And I guess that's okay, right? Because we really care about just like finding energies and punishing your opponent for taking a bunch of prize cards. I guess that's what it is. 1 Fan Club, search for 2 basic Pokemon and put them to your bench. So this goes in your hand, this goes to your bench. So that's the difference between these 2. I was wondering why we're playing both. Because like this pretty much gives you 2, right? This puts on your bench. So that's the difference there. 4 energy removal, flip a coin. If heads, discard energy. Power Hand Extension, you either move energy from the active to the bench, or you switch the bench your opponent switches their bench to their active, they get to pick. Super Scoop Up Net, Super Scoop Up, pick up a Pokemon. Super Scoop Up Net, what's wrong with me? Sense Crystal is going to shut down any Poke Bodies or Poke Powers of both yours and your opponent's. Okay. We have 2 Balloon Berry, which is going to give you free retreat. All right. But when you retreat, you discard it. So that's how Rayquaza is going to have free retreat. We have 3 Curse Stone, which is very interesting. You put 1 damage counter Pokemon that has Poke Powers. So I think the point of the deck is you just like Confuse while Disruption. And then once that's all said and done, you use Rayquaza EX and you go crazy. Yeah. 2 Crystal Beach. Special energies count as, if they count 2 or more, they're only 1 colorless now. And 14 Lightning. Yeah, I think the point of the deck is just like, you go Stantler and you just go crazy. And once you're disrupt enough, you go for Rayquaza EX. Right? And that's what's happening. You just like Screechy Voice, right? Confuse them. And then while you're doing that, you're pushing away. Like, just look at their hand. Because you discard it. Yeah, you discard trainer cards that way. And while staying super consistent, right, because you just need like Adamants or Castaway or Scots, and you can punish them, you can go for Rocket's Adamant, put them below hand sized, and like Rayquaza EX and start taking some knockouts. So yeah, I think I understand the point of the deck now, like once I start thinking about it. So we're going to see this today. Like I said, it's a pretty interesting matchup because like this deck, you know, you are an evolution, right? You are an evolution, so you are confused. And as you see, there's no way to retreat. So that's going to be really cool. But you do have Warp Energy. This list doesn't play it, but there's also Heal Energy, which can heal your Pokemon from confusion, which I think is the bigger threat later on that we see to these Stantler Rayquaza decks. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let's see the deck in action. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is another episode of Way Back Wednesday, and we're on the other side of the upper round, or the upper, no, this is upper round 3. No, this is upper semifinals, and whoever wins this plays against Liam, and we have another Electrode Dark Trinitar versus Rayquaza Stantler deck. So this should be very interesting. I'm not 100% sure how the Rayquaza Stantler deck works. We can look at Rayquaza EX real quick. If you have more prize cards left in your opponent, ignore all colors energy necessary to use Rayquaza's EX Special Circuit and Skyhawk Claw's attack. And Special Circuit says choose one of your opponent's Pokemon. This attack does 30 damage to that Pokemon. If you choose Pokemon that has Poke Power, Poke Body, it does 50 instead. And Skyhawk High Claws is a vanilla 70. And I think Stantler is the one where, like, for 1 energy, you confuse if it's evolution. 2, do 20, discard a trainer card in their hand. Pretty sure that's what it is. So we see a light energy on the Rayquaza. We see, it's like, can't do anything, so just a pass. And on to High Flyer's turn. Looks like High Flyer went first. Looks like we see some. Is that Thunderwave? No, just nothing. All right, you see a light energy to the Special Circuit. So we might see, you know, Rayquaza to start Special Circuiting here. I mean, it does what, 30 to right now. So it could 2-shot like a Pidgey if it wants to. 2-shot the Voltorb. We'll see what JB Champ decides to do with this Rayquaza. Very cool Pokebody. If you're down on prize cards, you negate all the color synergies. So, Curse Stone in play. Going to put 1 damage counter Pokemon Poke Powers, which can hurt the Pidgeot, stuff like that. Looks like we did 30 damage to the Voltorb. Getting rid of that Electrode could be a really big deal, making where they can't use their ability to get the energies out of their discard pile. We see Ray Candy into Pidgeot. Going to start using that Quick Search. Being able to search deck for 1 card, which is pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Can you get any card out of your deck? So we'll see what that Pidgeot finds them. Maybe a Hollow Mentor to find more Pokemon could be a thing as well. So here we go. Going to use that Quick Search ability from High Flyer. Like I said, could maybe find themselves like a Mentor and start, you know, setting a base Pokemon. That could be a really good thing there. I don't think you go for Electrode here because there's nothing in the discard pile outside of Rare Candy, so that wouldn't get you much. So I don't think that'd be a good idea there, but we'll see. Okay, let's see. So Transceiver. Okay. Now they might have grabbed the Transceiver. Is it any card? There's the Mentor. Yeah, 1 card, put it in your hand. Yeah. So we see the Mentor. Discarding the Scramble Energy, which is good because it powers up Electrode's attack. And this is going to find them 3 Pokemon with 100 HP or less, base Pokemon with 100 HP or less, which are probably like double Tyranitar. Maybe. I don't know who the third one would be. I don't know. Let's see. So Larvitar, Magnemite, and Voltorb. Okay, so Larvitar, Voltorb, and Magnemite is just going to be energy acceleration. As you see, it's going to attach the Magnemite and do that instead. So we see Tails with a Thunder Wave. Alright. So it does not paralyze it. 10 damage coming down from the Curse Stone onto Rayquaza EX. And you can see that Special Circuit knock out the Voltorb if it wants to. It could maybe go after the Larvitar and try to two-shot that. So see Lynette's Net Search. I'm not 100% sure what that... Oh, that's the one that searched for 3 diff-type basic Pokemon. There we go. So we see Stantler, Minun, and I'm not sure who the third one will be. So Stantler's, like I said, Screechy Voice 10. If it's evolution, it's confused. Minun is going to do put one card in your discard pile into your hand. Negative Spark does 20 damage to each of your Pokemon bodies that have a Pokebody. Okay. So see Lightning, Cess Crystal, and we could maybe see the Rayquaza retreat to Stantler. That's 2 energy to the discard, but we do get the Cess Crystal out. And I mean, I don't think Screechy Voice is good here. So I think you just like Special Circuit, knock out the Voltorb, get that ready to go. Yep. And let's see where he decides to take a knockout on. Maybe the Voltorb, like I said. It's not a bad idea. And went for the Larvitar. So we're going to try to knock out that Larvitar next turn, because they do need Rare Candy Tyranitar to save this. Now, they could go into Pupitar. They could Pidgeot, Quick Search, and Pupitar, which is a thing, too. I don't think it has 60. I think it has like 70 or 80. So, Pidgeot still taking damage from the Curse Stone. And I guess... like, keeping the Voltorbs is fine, because if you get the Stantler up, they have to find a Windstorm to get rid of the Cess Crystal. So, see, Transceiver, get an Adventure. Going to discard 1, draw 3. Looks like they discard a Scramble Energy. Can they find the Electrode, Rare Candy T-Tar? There's a lot of things that can happen for High Flyer this turn. We see Pidgeot use a Quick Search. Since the Cess Crystal is not in the active spot, you can still use it. So there is the Rare Candy Dark Tyranitar. Do we have the Electro to go with it? And there it is, Big Bad Electro EX with the extra Energy Bomb. Going to get those energies in play, of course. So knocking out the Electrode. Going to give the opponent 2 price cards. Power up the Dark Tyranitar. And here comes Big Bad Dark Tyranitar. Now we'll take a knockout with the Bite Off attack, which is pretty cool. It does 70 plus 50. But then this Stantler's going to come up and confuse the Dark Tyranitar. So we'll see how that works. Protective Orb attached to Pidgeot. What does that do? What does that do? I haven't seen that card before. No weakness. Okay. And there we go. Doing the Bite Off attack, taking the knockout because it is the X. And now we're tied at 4-4 on prize cards. On to JB Champ's turn. I imagine we will see a push away. Screechy Voice, sorry. Doing 10 and confusing the Dark Tyranitar, I imagine. So, I imagine that's what we'll see. We'll see Balloon Berry be attached to Rayquaza EX. I'll give it for your treat. Lightning Energy to Stantler. And do we go for a Screechy Voice here? I think we go for Screechy Voice, right? Screechy Voice seems really good. Confusing the Dark Tyranitar. They need a heal energy. So playing Castaway, okay. Going to get the Castaway out. All right. So get Scott, Lightning, Cess Crystal to hand. JB Champ. Okay, discard pile. Cess Crystal goes to Minun. So imagine you go Screechy Voice next turn treat and you start Sniff Out. Maybe. Or you can go for the Negative Spark. So we'll see. So use this Push Away actually. Okay, does 20 to Dark Tyranitar. And discard a Trainer card. Castaway discard. Okay, Curse Stone makes Pidgeot brings up to 10. Interesting that went for the Push Away. Okay. I guess you want them to take a knockout, then you can go for a Rayquaza EX. Does Cess Crystal only work on... yeah, so it only attached to non-EX Pokemon. Okay, makes sense. Can you imagine you Cess Crystal at EX and just have that in the active spot? Alright, so let's see what Dark Trinitar does here. Now, they can't use Quick Search. They only have 2 energies, so they can maybe just grind. Oh, yeah, because they're up on prize cards, so Scramble Energy doesn't work anymore. Okay. Yeah, the most they can do right now is grind unless they find a Dark Energy. They can start Spinning Tail, doing 20 to everybody. So we'll see. I don't think they go for Electro blow themselves up right now. So see, Scientist is going to drop to 6. Scientist lets you draw as many cards, discard a card, and then draw as many cards as your opponent has in their hand. So 6 and 6. So you match it. Okay. Oh, let's see what else does High Flyer have. Do they find the Dark Energy start Spinning Tail, or what was he grind this turn? Let's see here. Can't use a Quick Search. We need a Windstorm. If we found Windstorm, it would get rid of both Cess Crystals, I imagine, right? I imagine to get rid of both Cess Crystals. Pokemon Retriever to get back some Pokemon. So I'm get back the Dark Tyranitar and maybe Electrode or something. Okay, I'm gonna put the Magnemite in their hand. Okay, so Magnemite can go in the Dark Tyranitar and count as a Dark Energy, right? Oh no. Just survives a color stack. Okay, so we see Grind. What does it do? 10, then has 3, 40. Okay. So now I can two-shot the Stantler. See a light energy attached to Rayquaza. Now this is scary because if you take a knock on the Stantler next turn, then Rayquaza EX can start swinging, which will knock out the Dark Tyranitar. So we'll see. So lightning to Rayquaza. We could see another just push away. Just make their hand even less, right? I think it's not a bad play. I guess the push away is fine because Dark Tyranitar doesn't take a knock on unless it finds Dark Energy, and they probably don't play that many Dark Energies. They really rely on the Pidgeot, I imagine. So I guess I understand that now. I'm not thinking about it more. And they can see their hand too and be like, okay, we're good. So, but they did Scientist last turn, so I think he's still you're already pushing away, so why not push away again, right? I don't think you go for a Quasi EX here. So, oh, he went for the Screechy Voice 10 and confused the Tyranitar. Okay, there we go. All right, I like that. I mean, I'm still fine with the play. Confusing the Dark Tyranitar is really good because you have to flip for the Confusion flip. Flip for the Confusion. There we go. Flip for the Confusion flip. Oh, silly of me. Steven's just drawing. Looks like he's drawing 3. Lets you draw as many Pokemon as your opponent has in play. If you have 7 more, it doesn't work. So this is 3 Pokemon to play. Steven draws 3. Okay. I don't know what we could do. Does High Fire play Heal Energy? Heal Energy could get rid of the Confusion, right? That could be a big thing. I mean, if Dark Tyranitar just hits itself, that's not good either. Very interesting matchup for sure. There's no more Larvitars in play either, which is probably another big deal too, I imagine. But there's not really easy way to search out Pokemon inside of Stadium cards, so that's a big thing to note. Whereas our format nowadays has Quick Ball, and Great Ball, and Ultra Ball, and all that kind of stuff. So Steven's device? No, I think we're still in the Steven's device. Right? Yeah. So after the Steven's device, still here, just chilling with High Flyer. Just chilling, thinking about what he wants to do. A lot to think about for sure. So what will they do? I mean, it's a big coin flip here. Yeah, I think it's a big coin flip. Darkness Energy to Pidgeot. We could see a clutch here. Nah, it needs 2 energies, so. But it does have the Dark Energy for the Dark Tyranitar, but didn't want to put it on that. I mean, if you hit Grind. Whoops. Looks like he put on the wrong Pokemon. Uh-oh. I was also wondering, too. Well, that's not good. Part of the, okay. So we see the tree to Pidgeot. And we just see a pass. Yep, that's not good. All right, so on to JB Champ's turn. We could just see like a screechy voice. Lightning to Rayquaza, okay. Yeah, we can go for screechy voice here and just like, okay, energy removal 2, heads, go discard energy off the Dark Tyranitar. Okay, very, very cool. Stanley could, no, I think you keep the Stanley in the active spot, right? Yeah, I think you keep the Stanley Act spot because you're not up on prize card, or you're not down on prize cards, so like Rayquaza doesn't take a knockout on the Pidgeot. So you could just like screechy voice and like, or push away, do the 20, and then like especially since now you play the Rockets admin, you can like control your opponent's hand even more because they have 4. So yep, there's push away, and then the Curse Storm knocks it out too. Wow, okay. And he gets to discard a card out of their hand, too. What's wrong, baby? So what do they discard? Discard... Oh, did they just discard Protective Orb? But that was it? That was the only trainer card in their hand? Which is good if you're a fan of JB's deck. Alright, so Voltor comes up. It is not looking good for High Flyer, and it looks like JB will maybe win this game, but we'll see. Anything can happen. But remember, the winner does play against Liam, who is playing the Electrode deck as well, too. So we see Warp Energy to Larvitar, pass between turns. JB draws a card, attach a Lightning to Rayquaza. Man, he's just going to manually power up this Rayquaza and start doing 70. Do we see another push away? Yep, push away 20. Discards TM Rock, okay. We see a Dark Pupitar come down, but only one card in High Flyer's hand. And wow, on a JB's turn. So, I mean, JB knows what's in his hand now, maybe. So, Mr. Stone's Project. What does that card do? I'm not sure what that card does. Oh, okay. So, 2 basic energies. Gonna put the energy on Rayquaza. And do you start attacking, or do you just keep push awaying? We'll see. I think you keep push awaying, right? I think you push away till you can knock out the Voltorb. No, we're going to retreat. Rayquaza comes down. Sky. Okay. This 30 to Pupitar, so now it's at 30. Okay. Own 2 High Flyer's turn. Now, the High Flyer can use Power Hand Extension, move Rayquaza from the bench to the active, pass. Wow. Okay, on the JB's turn. It's a pretty big deal. 2 energy retreat cost. Guy comes out from the active. Okay. See, 26, 29. So neither player's close to decking out yet. Yeah, Powhand bringing the Pokemon from the bench to the active was pretty good there. Bringing up their Rayquaza to the active, just trying to stay alive as long as possible. Maybe you can like set up the other Dark Tyranitar or something. So we see a Super Scoop up at heads. Oh my goodness, go pick up that Rayquaza EX. That's a huge card. Just flip a coin of heads, pick up 1 Pokemon, put it back into your hand. Wow, all right. And so we see Rayquaza EX comes up. It could start using that special circuit attack onto maybe the Dark Pupitar again, since you already did it once. Why not do it twice? Setting up where you can take a knockout. Special circuit 2. The Dark Pupitar. So now they're both at 60, which means a 70 from Skyhawk Claws will take a knockout on both of these guys. Did not bench the Rayquaza EX either. It stayed in his hand. 2 cards in High Flyer's hand. All those Stantlers being able to push away discarding cards is very good. Wow, okay. So let's see. Okay, so what do we find from High Flyer? I mean, High Flyer can't go for... Okay, so just see it in the Larvitar come down, pass. And they receive a Rayquaza X comes down, okay. Lightning to the Rayquaza, which means you get Special Circuit next turn. And I imagine we'll see a Special Circuit. Do you knock out the Dark Pupitar? Go down to 2? Or do you put damage on the Larvitar? You already have a price card, so it doesn't matter. So did 30 damage to the Larvitar. Just going to set up knockouts while we can. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Because, like, Dark Tyranitar is not taking a knock anytime soon. If they go for Electro Play, then they only go to 1 price card. Then you take a knockout. High Scientist. Oh, my goodness. Holy cow, Scientist comes out. Discards Dark Pupitar. Draw 5. Draws up to 5 cards in hand. There we go. Very, very nice. It's interesting that there's different Dark Pupitars and, like, Larvitars stuff being played, too, today. It's a very good top deck there. Dark Energy into Voltorb. Because the Paralyzation start coming into effect. And Tails, unfortunately. Tails. Oh, well. Alright, so Lightning Energy to the Rayquaza. And now do you, like, snipe this? Oh, I got the Voltorb, okay. Interesting. Interesting. I think you might want to knock out the Larvitar. Huh. Keeping the Electro in the active. But Dark Pupitar comes up. It does get... Man, now the issue is like, if Dark Tyranitar somehow magically takes a knockout on the Rayquaza EX, which I don't think can happen. Like, that's a... I don't think it can. Yeah, it needs more energies than that. Because what's his hatched right now? Scramble Energy Dark Pupitar. It's only at 4 energies. Dark Streak Tails. Oh no! It was trying to paralyze him. Oh, this is bad. Really bad. Really bad. Because now Rayquaza EX going to take a knockout. And if you can put 1 energy on this Rayquaza, it looks like we don't see it. Goes out of 1 prize card. 1 to 4. If you're a fan of Dark Bomb or whatever it's called, it's not looking good. Oh no, those flips have become crucial. Paralyzation, Double Tails, Power Hand Extension. Going to bring up the Minum and pass. See if we can get the Minum. You know, see if we can deck him out. Yeah, JB is 100% correct. The coins have been on side. Looks like he does have energy. And going to retreat. And going to go for Skyhawk Claws. And there we go. High Flyer will advance. And going to play against another Dark Titar in this semi... Or it could be, yes. Going to be the upper finals. So let's see what happens. We'll see you back next Wednesday for the upper finals with Liam with his Dark Titar versus Ray Stantler. Alrighty, guys, hit the subscribe button. See you tomorrow for Expanded Thursday, and we'll go to the semi-finals tomorrow, or next Wednesday. Alrighty, bye.